Hey guys, welcome to this week's Move to Action video. This is gonna look and feel a little bit different. I've been pretty sick the last week, have had the flu. Apparently adults can get the flu. I was unaware. So I've actually shot this video a couple times, and talking this much gets me out of breath. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best, probably be short and sweet. But I just wanted you guys to know I love you, I believe in you, I'm praying for you. Want to remind you why we do these. It's because you don't have everything you need to achieve your wildest dreams, your full potential today, but you have all you need to move. You have all you need to move to action. So can I encourage you, whatever is stopping you right now, whatever is in your way, do not let it stop you from at least moving. And right now you may think this is a good week for me to take a week off, but actually I feel like this is one of the most important times to shoot these kind of videos, because, or this whole reason for this video to move, because I've been isolated really for 5 days. My wife has, she's coming in and out and taking care of me, but my kids are staying somewhere else. I can't go to work. I'm contagious, all this stuff. And man, I have been so reminded of what a weapon isolation is that the enemy uses. It's crazy. And so this week, when you're thinking about moving to action, one of the things I bet, if you take inventory of the times that you've been stopped from moving to action, is you've probably been isolated in one form or fashion, probably in your thoughts. You've got some things that you're thinking, maybe doubts about yourself, or about your calling, or about your ability, or about your potential, and you let those thoughts get isolated. In 2 Peter, it talks about how the devil's a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. And I think I know the Bible is inspired by God, and there's a reason the Holy Spirit led Peter to use a lion, because that's exactly how they eat their prey. They cut them off from the pack, from the herd, and they isolate them, and they eat them alive. And so I've just, again, the whole reason I do these things is because I want to move to action with you. I pray, I desire, I know that I'm called to great things, and all I need to do to get there is I need to move to action. So I've been feeling these, as I've been isolated, because I'm sick, I feel the enemy telling me that I'm not doing a good job, that I'm going to fail at certain things, and all I can do is move. And all I can do is give God something to work with, bring my lunch like we talked about a few weeks ago. So just know I love you, and know I'm praying for you, and know that I know you've messed up. You know you've messed up, but that's no reason to quit. It's no reason to stop moving. The things that God has called you to, he knew that you'd mess up before he called you. He knew, but before you ever prayed out to him, before you ever called out to him, he knew where you'd be, what you do. Still, he chose you. Still, he called you. So, hey, can I beg you? There's some things that you've stopped on. There's some things that you've just set aside for fear that you may fail. It's okay. I want to encourage you to pick those things up. I want to encourage you to grip it and rip it. I want you to encourage you to do your best, to move to action. Maybe you're supposed to be writing something. Maybe you're supposed to be witnessing to somebody. I don't know what it is, but do not let isolation kill the potential that God has put inside of you. God has such a huge plan for you. Or why else would he have sent his son to die, so that you could live this life that he's called you to live? I apologize for the shoddy quality of this video, and I don't know what all you can hear. Probably hear the birds and the cars and stuff like that, but I wanted you to know that I'm trying to move with you. Things aren't perfect. They're never going to be perfect. That's okay. But there's somebody out there who's counting on your move. There's somebody out there who needs your move. So I beg you, move. Don't let anything stop you. And then I pray that your move is a move that starts a chain reaction, a ripple effect, a revival like you never thought was possible. So I love you. I'm praying for you right now. Please move. Your move to action step is to find out what you're isolating and bring out to the light. Tell somebody, do this. Don't do this life alone. So I love you, and I'll see you next week on Move to Action.